happening, world? It's your boy therobbyj. Today I like to talk about a simple thing called spirit. Now, your spirit is a combination of energies. Spirit composes the soul. So you could have many different types of spirits because it's like your parents, or they came together to create you. In this world, but you already existed because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So, as I talk about spirit, I talk about letting go of your negative perceptions of yourself, letting go of your negative perceptions of others. Letting them be, letting them fly. Don't let things, just attack your nervous system, because once it's in, the brain and the nervous system is all connected. You got tissues even in your stomach that is like the brain. So that's why you got to go with your gut feeling. You got to go with your heart. Heart is electric. And when the heart is connected to the brain, then you'll be aligned with what you're supposed to do. And some things in the physical may not always resonate with your spiritual. And what I want to talk about right now is letting things be and letting yourself be, because they say everything is about timing, but timing is second. Spirit is first, because time, that's why they say seconds, because time is man-made. It's in the physical, y'all. Physical. Now, nobody owns your spirit, and you don't own anybody's spirit. So you're so caught up in pleasing this individual here and pleasing this individual here. Now, if it's in your spirit to do that, then yeah, you're supposed to do it. But when you feel like it's too much for you, then it's not for you. And that's why when things resonate with you, it resonates. You don't need to over-explain. You don't need to, do overextended research, so to say. No, what works with you, and when it doesn't work with you anymore, you let it be. Simple. And I like to say this because of the way I perceive people. I can tell, I can see through them. My Saturn conjunct Sun. So if y'all know what that means, I'm not gonna go into details, but any astrologer who pops up on my page, they're gonna know my power. So I see right through people. I know. So you can't fool me most of the time. And what I'm saying is, see through what you resonate with, because then you'll always resonate with that. You'll always resonate with love. A person who is more left brain operated will always resonate with the left brain. They may have, already formed right brain principles and mastered those, but they always resonate with the left brain because they know that's where they're headed. So they're gonna keep going towards left brain, aka logical types of ways of doing things. So the spirit is contacting you. The spirit brought you somewhere. The spirit made you experience something, and you over here putting yourself down or putting them down. There's no time for that. There's no time for that. See, when we talk about energetic karma or spirit and thought, karma is like math. So if we break it down in a yearly standpoint, we could say a 6-month karma. Now, 6 divided by 2, that's 3 months. We could say 6 times 2, that's 12 months, which is a year. So that's why in a 3-6-9 period, because 90% is almost 10 years, whatever you did the past 5 years, if you've been sowing seeds, reaping good, putting goodness in it, you're going to get that. So whatever you've been doing the past 3 years, this year it's going to show, because 3, 6, 9, that's 100, and we know 9 is 90% of 10. We multiply both those by 10, that's 90% of 100. So we can break down spiritual math. Spiritual math will show you exactly where you're at. 100% of the time. 100% of the time. So, you know, now I done got into talking about spiritual math, but it all aligns. It all aligns. It all aligns. There's no type of things, oh, that was coincidental. No. It was happening because it's not about just what you did. Because first you had to think about it and then do it. So people will be trying to, well, you know, you didn't have to go through that circumstance because you put yourself in that circumstance. And you didn't have to think those things because you allowed yourself to think those things. Who showed you that thought? Where did the thought come from? We're all under the sun. We all have iPhones. We all have Androids. Now, it's on you to decipher what resonates with you. Some people have been stuck in the same ways of thinking and doing things and for the same amount of time, and it's not producing the results that they want to produce because it's not truly resonating with you. It doesn't matter what other people think. It's about you. You know, it's about you. That's all it's about. Do you see beauty? Do you see yourself as beauty? Are you a representation of beauty? Are you a representation of elegance? Are you a representation of true manifesting of elegance? You know, sorry, my English be all over the place. Remember, English is just a word, but you should feel the energy coming off me from this video. That's all that matters, is the energy. Don't worry about too much what the words people say, because it's like when a brother comes and cusses you out because you made the wrong move and he trying to guide you in the right direction. You know the energy is proper because he wants to see you win. So it's about the energy behind it. It's all about the intentions. It's everyone's intentions. Do you know people's intentions around you? Do you even, before that, scratch that, do you know your intentions to the people around you and to the world? I say this because as I've opened myself to the world and shown myself to the world, things just domino effect, and like I said, the periods, the 3-year span, the half year, the 2 months, everything starts to accumulate, and I love it. I love it. All I can do is share my philosophies and new ways of understanding with y'all, because it is my soul's mission. Now, the Spirit has led me to different types of experiences because I let those informations in other spirits, well, because the information has to come from some sort of spirit. So you let those spirits download into you, and you're going to manifest those experiences. You know, that's why you have to know who you truly are and what resonates with you, and try new things and read new things and study new things and meet new people and travel, because then you know what's for you and what ain't for you. The energy. Now, I want y'all to know sincerely, since you know all these YouTube channels and spiritual peoples and health advocates, you know, just be aware that that's what works for them. They're just sharing the energy with you, your favorite artist, your favorite actor. Do you know that works for them? You gotta know what resonates with you. You listen to that person because everybody in the group listen to them, or, you know, do you listen to this individual because they got 1 million views? No, you gotta get down to the nitty gritty. You gotta simplify. You know, a lot of y'all got good grades in school, and they was talking to math, talking about simplifying. And you ain't simplifying. You going based off of what everybody gonna do. You ain't simplifying it down to the root, which is you, because you the one watching the video. You know? You gotta know, do you fuck with the spring? Do you fuck with the summer? Do you fuck with the fall? Or do you fuck with the winter? Do you know what energies that you dominate and that resonate with you? Do you know if you like to drink smoothies with bananas and strawberries, or do you like to switch it up with some mangoes and pineapples in there, throw some veggies in there, you know, throw your cayenne peppers and tahini? You know, do you like to, what kind of herbs and spice, what's your type of spice to your life? What is your seasoning? Only you'll know. Only you'll know. How do you like to be cooked? You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you're doing. You marinating on thoughts and spirits and energy, no matter what you listen to every day. It could be 20 minutes. You could be listening to some type of podcast. And they talk about how to make some money. They talk about how to build a home. They talking about how to break through walls. Karate chop some shit, nigga. But you don't know the intentions behind them. You just listen to some words, man. Language is created by man. But who's to say people would manifest without language? Because when you meditate, so to say, you ain't speaking. You're in your mind and you're visualizing. And you just attain different words to different things. You know what I'm saying? Just like how my name, Robbie J, Robert, you met people named Robert. So you might say the name Robert and you might not visualize me. You might visualize the other Roberts, you know, depending on which one you're more kin to or you're closer to or well familiar with. So don't get caught up in that. Get right with the spirit, man. Don't be complaining to people. I don't want to hear. I'm not going to talk to you about your relationship problems and be like, oh, you know, I'd love to assist you on your journey now. But you got to understand who and what information are you sharing with? Everything is DNA. DNA is just a form of information. Everything is energy. What energy through a virtual type of exchange or even the physical exchange are you allowing to digest in your system? Yes. What are you allowing to have a tornado effect in your system? You know, don't let the energy have a tornado effect on your life. Get right. Make sure your energy is your energy.